Hey guys, Phantom Zeton X18 here with another video. Today I got another review, or not a review, a theory video on who could be the mysterious Ultra or the unknown Ultra at the end of Ultra Galaxy Fight, the Absolute Conspiracy. With the reveals of Ultraman Trigger, it shows that the Ultra at the end was not Trigger from the Absolute Conspiracy. Now, if you're a bit confused on what I'm saying, when the Absolute Conspiracy ended, like the final episode, at the end of the credits or post credits, or I don't know, the ending scene, Yulian was captured by Absolute Torturess, and then Yulian saw an unknown Ultra at the end, and then that Ultra literally like moves his head up, and then that's it. We only saw his eyes and a glowing green, what it seems like a crystal on his forehead. People back then thought this could be Trigger, or past Ultraman Zero, or even 7 Superior. Now this is what this video is all about, on who could be the unknown Ultra at the end of Absolute Conspiracy. Now before we take a look at this theory that I'm about to share to you guys, be sure to hit that subscribe button because it helps content creators like myself, and be sure to like this video as well, share it with other friends and servers, and yeah, and stuff like that. Anyways guys, let's get on with the video. Now, I just want to say this, that I am so glad that Ultraman Trigger does not look like Ultraman Zero, because I'm kind of getting tired of the whole Zero milking stuff like that for the sake of like, buy my toys, and for the freaking sake of Zero stuff everywhere. Kind of getting sick of that. So, I mean, we had an Ultra named Ultraman Taiga. He kind of looked like Zero, but just the face that he looks so similar. And I'm so glad that Ultraman Trigger does not look like Zero at all. I'm so glad for that. Anyways, yeah. So yeah, there are 3 possibilities on who could this unknown Ultra be overall. So yeah, let's get on with the first character that I'm thinking of. Will have to be past Ultraman Zero. Now, a lot of people are saying that this Ultra at the end could be past Ultraman Zero. I mean, it is possible that Torturess can pick up Ultraman Zero from the time he was banned on the Light of Light, and the time he was like, banished, just like Bedio, or he almost ended up like Bedio, except that, 7 like prevented Zero from turning evil, exactly what happened to Bedio. But at the end, Zero was just like put into some training or something like that. I can't remember that much. So yeah. It could be past Ultraman Zero because Torturess was able to pick up Bedio and Trigier from the their past selves when they were good Ultras. The Ultra scene at the end of the Absolute Conspiracy, my first thought was Ultraman Zero without his sludgers, because believe me, like in that shot we didn't see like the top of his head, but what it seems like, the eyes closely resembles to Zero, including the green crystal thing on his forehead, and it kind of looks like Zero without his sludgers or something like that. So yeah, it could be a possibility that could be past Ultraman Zero. Now, the next Ultra is really debatable. What I'm guessing that the Ultra seen at the end of Absolute Conspiracy was in fact Ultra 7 Superior. Now, if you do not remember who this character or who 7 Superior was, because I don't blame you, because literally he was only used one time in Ultra 7, and apparently he was in the manga as well, as like, this photo that I'm using right now. This is what 7 Superior kind of looks like. I'm not sure that is true or not, but just take it with a grain of salt. 7 Superior was like the Sophie version of Ultra 7. Keep in mind that when they were making Ultra 7, they didn't want it to be like, somewhat connected to the Ultraman series. They kind of want to be like, kind of separate. But at the end, they made it like, Ultra 7 is now a part of Ultraman and stuff like that. But yeah, Ultra 7 Superior was meant to be like a Sophie version of Ultra 7. And he was only seen like during like Dan Moriboshi's like, when he was like, going crazy, not going crazy, but somewhat like seeing and hearing things, like near the finale. His very last appearance was he tried to stop Ultra 7 from transforming again, because he's gonna die again, because his energy is like, too low to fight again. Now, you might be asking me, why would they use 7 Superior if he hasn't appeared since 50 years and been missing throughout like all of the other series? not appearing in movies, cameos, or even like, a toy. and stuff like that. So, but the same way goes for Ultraman Jonias. Ultraman Jonias wasn't used that much in the Ultra series, besides and when Ultraman Taiga, Ultraman Titas was from Jonias's world. That was the only time he was like freaking like, somewhat used to an extent, but not like, Jonias like didn't appear in the series. Like the only thing that's something like that was in Absolute Conspiracy when Titas was with Ultraman Jonias. But yeah, Jonias wasn't used that much in the Ultra series, but yet he made an appearance in Absolute Conspiracy. So therefore, it could be a possibility that the Ultra at the end could be 7 Superior. Because there's a huge resemblance between 7 Superior's head, or Ultra 7's head, and that Ultra seen at the end. It could be Ultraman Zero eyes, but then again, he got the eyes from Ultra 7 himself. Since, Ultraman Zero is a son of Ultra 7. Jeez, a lot of the Ultra word I'm saying. Anyways, I'm going Ultra crazy. Let's get on with the next character. Now, last Ultra we're gonna talk about is probably the one I kinda don't agree with. Some people could have said that, or some people say that it could be Ultra 7X, which I highly disagree. Now, one of the main reasons why I disagree is because the eyes of Ultra 7X are dark orange and somewhat red, but yeah, they're kind of like orangey red or something like that color. I'm not sure, but the Ultra scene at the end was like bright yellow, and Ultra 7 and Zero have bright yellow eyes, and Ultra 7X has like somewhat dark red, dark orange, yellow. I mean, there's some bits of yellow in the eyes, but the eye shape is what I highly like. The eye shape is somewhat different, very different from the Ultra scene at the end of Absolute Conspiracy. So yeah, I don't agree that it's Ultra 7X, but I somewhat agree because if they're bringing back obscure characters like Powered Great and Powered Great Neos and 721 back, then they could bring back 7X. Now, I don't know why would 7X be an Absolute Conspiracy to begin with, other than like a cameo or something like that. But since they're bringing back obscure characters as cameos, so I'm guessing this could be a possibility that it could be Ultra 7X. But due to the eye colors and the eye shapes, it looks so different that I kind of disagree that it is Ultra 7X. So yeah, it's not 7X in my opinion. Hey guys, sorry for the background noises, I'm at somewhere else. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comments down below what you think of my theory of who could it be. Is it 7X, or is it 7 Superior, or is it past Zero? Since we got new images of Ultraman Trigger, so it's not Trigger that we thought, or that many people thought he was at the end. Let me know who you think could be the unknown Ultra from Ultra Galaxy Fight 2. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.